B2B Cambodia, the portal for business news in Cambodia.
This is B2B Cambodia, your portal for business news in Cambodia. I am your host, Anthony Galliano. Today, we're not really going to be talking about business. Today, we're going to be talking about culture. Puccini's 1904 opera, Madama Butterfly, is coming to Phnom Penh. And the person bringing it, and I'm this beautiful Italian name, Gabriele Faja. All right, so to talk a little bit about Madama Butterfly, it's a 1904 opera by Giacomo Puccini.
Correct.
Based on a autobiographical story from a French naval officer that became a short story, that became a play, that eventually became an opera. Can you tell us why are you bringing Madame Butterfly to the Kingdom of Cambodia?
It is not, strictly speaking, the first time an opera has come to Cambodia. We have brought two operas in the past, in 2018 and 2019, as sort of testers to see how they would be received. I thought there was a natural progression to begin to bring events of this nature and eventually leading to a slightly larger one this year in the form of Madame Butterfly. I think Madame Butterfly is probably, I think it is fifth or sixth most performed opera worldwide. And it is not a musical, even though the title suggests that it is. I believe the storyline resonates greatly with some of also today's Cambodia's understanding of love. And this being an opera written in 1904, with the libretto you just mentioned, I think there's quite a lot of similarities in the drama that happens in everyday life, yes.
Right. This is a real cultural shift for Cambodians to see one of the most famous operas ever produced, the most powerful operas ever produced, which is very different than what the Cambodians are used to. If you were to explain to a Cambodian why, besides expanding your cultural horizon, why this would be a great experience for them?
I think there is a yearning there's a curiosity towards the arts. And I think that's what Western arts kind of bring to the table. There's no denying that the local arts here, Apsara dancing and ballet here is a big deal, are beautiful. But I think especially the young generation of students, but also young families, want to be exposed to all forms of art.
Give us a little bit of insight of who's coming and what we could expect.
Sure. The opera has been produced by Iwasaki, who is my partner here also in Cambodia, and a business partner, and Ravivaddhana Monipong Sisowath, the Undersecretary of State here, who is representing the royal family. We have Enrico Guerra, who's the main tenor. Vincenzo Grisostomi is the director, has 40 years experience in directing operas. And there's a huge cast also coming from Japan. Sethisak Khuon, the Cambodian tenor, he kind of brought opera to the limelight, really. So this exists, and actually without him, I don't think we would be here today. I think he's done a lot of work to get this known. And now it feels almost like a natural progression to get there. So Sethisak is also singing, and he's a great asset.
Right. So this is obviously a huge cost to do this production.
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap. And you have some sponsors and you would like some more sponsors.
I mean, if somebody wants to help here, really, the best way to do is to buy a ticket. And that can be done on our social media channels and our website. But yes, we do have sponsors. The biggest contributor so far is going to be the Italian Embassy in Bangkok. We have the Japanese Embassy here in Phnom Penh. The exercise is to try to bring this, to have a production which is going to be fully paid. I mean, we've had lots of help also from artists and directors and consultants to be able to bring this. Yes, the costs are pretty high.
Okay, so Puccini's 1904 opera, Madame Butterfly, is described as one of the top operas ever produced. We're very fortunate that this is coming to Phnom Penh, December 10th, at the Koh Pich Theatre.
Correct.
Please enjoy this cultural experience. It will broaden your cultural horizons. It's something for you to see. Again, thank you.
Thank you very
Gabriele.
much for having me. Thank you very much.
This has been B2B Cambodia. Today we talked about culture, but we are the portal for business news in Cambodia.